No way, this isn't just big, it's really big. Lock your door and get comfy because the last time that Bitcoin did this, it shot up over 75%. And there's something even more interesting shaping on these charts that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. I'm gonna tell you exactly what prices we need to break before we can turn our jacuzzi jets on full blast and enjoy a nice cold glass of some human milk. And is this Ethereum rally combined with the new stimulus announcement guaranteed to shoot Bitcoin up to levels beyond our wildest dreams? I hope your family isn't listening because we're about to make a mess. Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Chili Bean, and we have so much exciting technical action to be jumping to on today's charts because, guys, you have been asking for a very nice Bitcoin update for the last few days. And I'll be honest, there wasn't much going on, but now, as of the last 12 to 18 hours, oh my good golly gracious, things are absolutely turning into an absolute sticky situation, and that is exactly what we want to see on these charts. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, make sure to subscribe, and if you want to make sure you get access to these time-sensitive critical updates, guys, let's be honest, today is actually going to be a pretty time-sensitive update, so this is pretty big stuff. But yeah, make sure to turn on those post notifications so you always get these time-sensitive alerts before the early bird gets the worm. That's enough dirty talk for one day. Let's get into the real action. Now that is a fat dumper, guys. So if we start off here, what exactly has been going on with Bitcoin? After we broke out of this speculative falling wedge, a very, very nice retouch on this 4 hour and now a potential bounce here, but what is the key here? Where do we need to break and what needs to happen for this to amount to anything? So if we start off here, first of all, guys, this has not happened in well over a month, going all the way back to January. On this 6 hour chart, the last time we had this bullish cross of the 21 going back above this 50 on this 6 hour chart, let's take a little squeak peek and see what happened here. We got this cross when Bitcoin was doing exactly what it's doing now, is kind of just tumbling sideways, being kind of uninteresting. But you can see Bitcoin went from 33,000 US dollars all the way up. All the way up. We actually got to zoom out because this thing went so unbelievably high here. From $33,000 all the way up to over 58,000 US dollars after we got that cross. You can see that was one of the massive signals that we got. It wasn't immediate, but it did happen very, very quickly afterwards. So we got this bullish cross with the 21 going above the 50, and let's take a look. I mean, realistically, what happened here? 33,000 up to 40,000, little back test, up to 48,000, little back test, up to 58,000. And guys, now we've just gotten that cross for the very first time since then. And let's actually take a little squeak peek. What happened to the time before this time when we got that cross? Well, you bet your bottom dollar, you guessed it, we went from a measly $19,000 per Bitcoin. This was the massive break. This is when we broke all-time highs and absolutely went explosive to the upside. $19,000 all the way up to 42,000 US dollars. And again, before all of these, obviously, before you get a bullish cross, you have to have the bearish cross first. And yeah, after we've gotten all of these bullish crosses, though, Bitcoin has performed extremely well. So now we have that going for us. And on this chart, the one right here, if we're able to break this previous high of about 52,600 US dollars, so breaking above 52,600 US dollars and confirming a higher high there, then I personally think that this breakout is in full effect. And so I get a lot of comments recently because I haven't been very bullish on Bitcoin in the short term. I'm always bullish on Bitcoin in the long term, at least for the next 6 to 12 months, most likely. Again, guys, I mean, it's very likely there probably will be a bear market, at which point I will no longer be bullish on Bitcoin's price short term. However, I don't anticipate having to even worry about that until Bitcoin has at minimum broken between $150,000 to $180,000 per Bitcoin. But as you guys find out, it's very likely Bitcoin could go to $200,000, $300,000 plus in this cycle before we even consider any type of bearish environment, bearish market. So with that being said, I have been a little bearish in the very short term for Bitcoin's price, but that being said, this is exactly where Bitcoin's price would have to break for me to flip into instant bullish mode. So for example, last night Bitcoin broke above 50K and people were commenting, I got a few comments saying, we broke above 50. Does that mean that you're not bearish in the short term anymore? No, that doesn't mean that. I was still bearish. But my point is, if we break above 52,600 and we set a higher high here, which is also, if we break above 52,000, this next key fib level right around here, and if we go to this chart, again, right about 52,000 is a pretty big fib level. If we can concretely break that and get some nice closes above 52.6, then I think this rally is in full effect. And if we go to this 1 hour chart, you can see we're above some short-term moving averages, which is really good. We're above them on the 4 hour as well, also very good. We see the momentum picking up a little bit. We're above this fib level, the 1.618 on this 4 hour chart. But yeah, the real spiel, the big kahuna that's going on Bitcoin's chart right now is this cross on the 6 hour, guys. Again, 1 hour charts, they're not crazy important. 4 hour charts, they're more significant. But 6 hour charts are absolutely something that you want to be paying attention to, especially if you're watching the price on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. 6 hour charts can be very telling, and they can give you some very early indications of momentum swinging for a asset. And guys, no doubt that the $2 trillion stimulus package, where people are going to be getting a lot of moolah, again, some people are, I think it's very likely a lot of people are going to be putting that stimulus check into Bitcoin. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting the stimulus check, but if I were, yes, that's what I would be doing, because all extra money that I have, I keep in crypto. In fact, at this point, over 90% of my net worth is in crypto, period. So I don't really keep a lot of cash on me in general. So if I was given free cash, if I was given a stimulus, then I would pretty much guarantee, I can pretty much guarantee tell you that I would be putting it into crypto. But last time people were given those stimulus checks, we saw a record number of buys of that specific price of the stimulus check from Coinbase, meaning a lot of people put in their stimulus checks into crypto. And let's rewind back, guys. If you would have done that, your stimulus check would be worth thousands of dollars more than it was if you just would have kept that stimulus in cash. So again, putting it in crypto has proven so far since the apocalypse has been absolutely very rewarding. Anybody that's put their stimulus into crypto has done a very good job. It was a smart move. You've made money if you've done that. And yeah, I think, again, this is common consensus. Pretty much everyone agrees with this. This is going to be more free advertisement for Bitcoin. So we have that. We have Ethereum doing equally as well. After we made our video yesterday, Ethereum's up about $60 since we posted our video yesterday. And it's still looking very good. As I said, breaking 1650 to 1700, the key range we talked about in yesterday's video, is going to be very bullish for Bitcoin, for Ethereum. EIP 1559. I was actually watching Bloomberg earlier today on. I was streaming Bloomberg, and they were talking about Ethereum's EIP 1559. They were talking about Ethereum becoming bullish. So this is actually big news for the Ethereum ecosystem. And guys, again, the one thing I want to say with Ethereum is that the thing we backtested just recently, where we didn't even get a single daily close below this key range in this $1,400 area that Ethereum needed to hold, that was significant, not only because it was the top of this ascending triangle before Ethereum went from 1,400 to 2,000, but guys, if we zoom all the way back, this was also the all-time high of back in 2018 for Ethereum. So this was absolutely critical for this to hold. After basically every macro breakout, you want to come back and retest the previous all-time high, which is exactly what Ethereum's done. So are we going to be looking back at Ethereum in 2 months from now? Are we going to be looking back at Ethereum and saying, wow, this was maybe the best time to buy Ethereum? I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor, but I will tell you that's what I personally believe. I personally think that $1,400 per Ether may be the very bottom of what you'll be able to get Ethereum from here on out. So again, just technically looking at this pattern, this absolute retest of not only this, but the entire high of 2017 and 2018 rally for Ethereum, this retest has been absolutely beautiful. And I expect over the next month, Ethereum to continue climbing here, not just because of the EIP 1559 news, that's huge, but also because we just cemented a very key technical retest. And remember, Bitcoin did the same thing. If we go back to Bitcoin, Bitcoin struggled for over a month trying to break right at about 1900 before it absolutely blasted off. Now again, these chart patterns are not exactly the same, the Bitcoin and Ethereum chart, But when you break a all-time high, usually you don't just shoot past above it immediately and never come back down. You either struggle for a very long time to get above it and blast past, or you break above it rather quickly and then end up coming back for a retest. So either way, that's exactly what Bitcoin and Ethereum have both done. And yeah, I'm just very bullish for Bitcoin, or for Ethereum, obviously Bitcoin as well, and a lot of these top alts. Honestly, most of the top 10, top 15 alts, I'm overwhelmingly bullish for over the next month. I've also gotten a lot of comments for me to include ADA in daily analysis. There's not too much to talk about right now, but I will mention it here. It's still just holding right above the 21-day moving average, and it's broken below some of our key support. Again, really technically, there hasn't been much to update, so I don't have much to say with ADA right now, other than we're still straddling the 21-day moving average, and depending on how it reacts here, if we get a little dip below, like we saw Bitcoin do the same thing recently, where we could go lower here, it's something we got to watch for. But as of right now, ADA hasn't done anything interesting price-wise, so again, not much for me to talk about there. But something I will include is another top coin that I'm just extremely happy that, I mean, anybody that was using Uniswap back in 2020 got the free airdrop. Not only did I get the airdrop, I also immediately purchased more Uni like the same week that it became a token. And Uni's been performing so amazingly well, and I see some people talk about it on Twitter, but I see no mention of Uni in videos. For the most part, but we see Uni's attempting to break to another new all-time high. We're less than $1 away from its all-time high, and this coin is just so very strong. And yeah, I think again this is going to be a coin that I think continues to climb here. Uniswap is such a gem, such a valuable exchange, and it's done so much over the past 12 months in terms of really making crypto more interesting, usable, and really just exposing people to a decentralized exchange, and it's been amazing. And yeah, this is a coin that I'm ultra bullish on. Let's look at the chart of this just very briefly. I mean, look at this. This thing continues to bounce on its 21-day moving average and shows no sign of slowing down. Even as ADA has been slowing down a little bit here, Uni just keeps on trucking through. And yeah, just a coin I'm extremely, extremely bullish on. And again, I'm just very glad that I ended up investing in that and also got the free Uni because of the airdrop as well. So guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. If you're interested in trading, make sure to take advantage of our Bybit and Femex deposit bonuses below. Never trade more than you're willing to lose. Only trade if you have experience and want to support the channel. But yeah, guys, absolutely very big stuff. I'm so excited for altcoins here in the very short term. Over the next month or two. I tweeted earlier just that, you know, just a few weeks ago when Bitcoin first started going into a downtrend, I was saying for weeks, as soon as it happened, guys, we're in a downtrend now. I'm not bullish right now. And I've been saying that for weeks. But now, as of today, I'm feeling very confident that I'm starting to feel that momentum shift. And I think within the next 1 to 2 weeks, things are going to get very exciting, very explosive again. For not just Bitcoin, but altcoins as well. So very big stuff. But yeah, that's it for me. Bye-bye.